Huh?
Where you going?
I'm going back to Africa.
Africa?
No, you guys lied to us.
Hey, it's too cold.
No, this is not a, bro, this is not a good life.
Hey, how you gonna get there?
People died in Texas. Didn't you hear that?
Hey.
You want me to die here?
No.
People in Africa are surviving. They have a good life.
If I had that choice to go back to Africa right now, I'm going back to Africa. America is not the right place. It's not a right place to live. Never.
We are feeding them, the Americans.
80% of African Americans, stop pretending, cannot afford to come to Africa.
Wow, really?
I'm saying they cannot afford.
When I came to America, something that jumped out right off the bat was how individualistic Americans live. And with that comes loneliness, which I learned the longer I stayed here.
Huh?
Where you going?
I'm going back to Africa.
Africa?
No, you guys lied to us.
Hey, it's too cold.
No, this is not a, bro, this is not a good life.
Hey, how you gonna get there?
People died in Texas. Didn't you hear that?
Hey.
You want me to die here?
No.
People in Africa are surviving. They have a good
Hey,
life.
how long you been here?
Look at the life. Look at the life. This is that shit life, man.
Hey, how long you been here?
I cannot do this.
We've been here for years.
I'm going back.
No, you can't go back.
I'm going to take a bus. I'm telling you.
Hey.
This car cannot move.
Hey, start.
Every time it moves, it slides, we go.
Like this?
We go like that.
Hey.
I cannot do that, my friend.
Hey,
I'm
you gonna
going.
walk?
Hmm?
You gonna walk?
Yes.
Hey.
Bro, I'm an African.
How long you been
We
here?
know this life.
Hey.
I came to America to get money.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Yeah.
Not to suffer, die with the cold.
Hey, it's not.
Let me tell you one thing. My brother.
Hey.
There's nothing you lie to me.
Hey.
We are making money.
I don't care what anybody says. If I have the chance, I'm going back to Africa. I'm not going to stay in the United States. If I had that choice to go back to Africa right now, I'm going back to Africa. America is not the right place. It's not a right place to live. Never. America is a very lonely country. How you stay in a neighborhood where you don't even see your neighbors? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You go to work, you come back. They go to work, they come back. Your kids don't see their kids. Your children don't see their children. Everybody just be going in and out, in and out. And nobody speak to nobody in America. In Africa, you see peace. You see children playing. You see kids playing around. You see families. You see children going from house to house to house to study. Study the Bible, study books, reading together, solving mathematics, doing homework together. In Africa, you see peace everywhere. If not for the constant lights, electricity, if not for the security, and I'll say for the good roads in the US, I will carry my bag and go back to Africa. America is very, very lonely. Very, very lonely. Not a place to live at all. You cannot. Everybody just looking at everybody like a suspect. Nobody want to talk to nobody. Everybody's scared of everybody. You want to you get in trouble because you're talking to somebody. They call the police for you for the slightest. Any small thing, they don't look at you like say you be thief. Why is America like this? It's supposed to be a great country, right? So what's the problem? Why is everybody looking at everybody like you don't want to speak to your own neighbor? You don't want to talk to your own neighbor? You stay in a neighborhood for like 3 months. You don't see your neighbor. The next house don't even speak to you. The next compound look at you like you're a criminal. Like if you talk like one, they look at you like, let me call the police on this man. He's trespassing. Your own neighbor will say you're trespassing. In Africa, it's all love. I'm waiting to hit Mega Million. Once I hit this Mega Million, I'm going back. Once I hit Mega Million, I'm going back to Africa. America is very, very lonely. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody looking at everybody like a suspect. No love. It's a lonely place. I'm telling you, yeah.
Name a city in Africa.
They're hungry. Do you think they're thinking about what cities in Africa?
Mochi.
We are feeding them, the Americans.
Maintindihan mo yata. Maintindihan mo yata. Oh, duh. Sebagai pinamamili. Oh, oh, oh.
80% of African Americans, stop pretending, cannot afford to come to Africa.
Wow, really?
I'm saying they cannot afford. They may want it in their heart, but America has them shoed, have them bootstrapped, tied. Because guess what? They have to pay mortgage every month. They have to pay their car note every month. They have to pay their insurance every month. They can't even watch DSTV unless they pay every month.
Wow.
So how are you going to have money to say, let me go back and learn about my family, my history, my roots one every month? You have to worry about, I got to pay this. I got to pay. When do you get a break to think?
Wow.
But that's the system. This allows me to control you left, right. Because you never have time to stop and say, oh, how do I work on this or where do I go from here? You don't have that time. When you live in America, most people, if they're being honest, on the first of the month, from the first to about the 20th, 25th of the month is when you finish paying your bills.
Wow. Wow.
You probably got about maybe 5 to 7 days in a month that you can actually think without thinking about paying the bill.
When I came to America, something that jumped out right off the bat was how individualistic Americans live. And with that comes loneliness, which I learned the longer I stayed here. People in America are so focused on making money, they miss out on the people and the life around them. I could not comprehend how long people stayed in neighborhoods, 20 years, 30 years, and still don't know their neighbors. Not just knowing their names, but knowing who your neighbor really is. Outside of capitalism, I have found America to be a very, very miserable country. I have seen that there is that connection, that interdependence that is created when you need each other. In America, anyone can afford anything. They can afford anything they want, so they never feel like, oh, I need to go to my neighbor. They never feel and ask for the smallest thing. Hence, like, build that relationship, like, I need you today, in the future you might need me, and vice versa. There have been countless days when I have thought simply walking the streets of my home country and just seeing people who understand me has satisfied me more than the money sitting in my account, which is not even that much. And coming from Uganda, where like America is just built up, like the best description was, America is a land of milk and honey. Like everything you need, you can get. And coming here, yes, no doubt, like you can get, you want it, you can get it. You can get it. But there is that lack of community, lack of connection that still is left empty and unsatisfied by money. Here's the moment I realized, like, wow, America is very, very detached, even some from their own families. So recently, my professor lost his mother. His mother died, and at 3 a.m. in the morning, it was a Monday night. And on Tuesday at 9 a.m., he showed up to lecture in class. Halfway through the lecture, he says, oh, by the way, I lost my mother last night at 3 a.m. and continued like nothing happened. I was like, why are you here?
Hey guys,
You know, I'm glad that I'm able to talk again after my surgery. You know, sometimes when we say that life in America is very boring, sometimes it is crazy because, like, when I look at my neighbors, you know, my neighborhood, nobody is outside. You see a lot of cars in the parking lots, in the driveways, but nobody is outside. Like, just people are inside, and that's how people get depression here, especially coming from Africa, where we are very social and where we always talk with our neighbors and everything. So the only thing that I can do if I'm bored is just come outside here and sit down and watch the cars as they pass around, and I'm like, wow. Then when you go back home, people are so rich. And when I'm talking about richness, I'm not talking about money-wise. I'm talking about the friendships, the community, you know, people visiting each other, people uplifting each other. I think here in America, if you don't have really a circle of friends, you can really have problems, especially when you have something that is going on with your life. You are sick, you have, you know, mental breakdowns, and there's nobody to talk to, there's nobody to just listen to you. There's a lot that can happen, and that is not good. So that is something I've come to realize, that there are some things that we take for granted. Like, if people tell you, oh, you're from Africa, Africa is not developed, but they really don't know how much we are developed. They really don't know how much we have a peace of mind. When you can just go to your neighbor's house and chat and eat, sometimes gossip. But here you cannot even go to somebody's, you know, front yard. Some people are crazy. They might even shoot you because you are trespassing. So it is crazy out here. Let me show you. Yeah, so like this, you know, it's very beautiful outside. But all you see, you don't see anybody outside. I'm just seeing cars, vehicles just passing by. We shouldn't take the things that we have for granted. And when I hear people here in America say, oh, you come from Africa, you guys are underdeveloped, I'm happy to be African. I'm happy, you know, to be associated with Africa. I'm happy to be associated with Kenya, because we got something that so many people don't have out here. And so you should always be proud of where you come from. You should always be proud of your African heritage, because not everybody will understand what, you know, the wealth that we have just being raised in Africa and just coming from the motherland. Respect.